Hi guys, in the previous video we have discussed about folk calligraphy. Its two important things to remember and about the basic strokes of folk calligraphy. If you have not watched the video, link is given in the description. Do check it out. Now in this video we will discuss the tools required for folk calligraphy and basic guidelines. Let's talk about tools first. The first thing you require is paper. You can use any paper. It can be A4 size, a drawing sheet, chart paper. There is no foundation of paper. The next thing you require ruler or simple ruler. If you have rolling ruler, it will be fine, as you have to draw line so that it will draw perfectly. If you don't have, you can use simple ruler also. The next you require is pencil. As I always say, first draw the base with the pencil, then highlight it with the gel pen or color pen. That's why it's required. And even you can highlight the directions so that to which part you have to draw thick and which you have to leave as it is. Next, obviously you require eraser. After completing your work, you have to erase your pencil work. That's why we require eraser. The next one is pen. You can use any company pen. I am here using normal pen. Even you can use a sketch pen too. Now these are the basic tools we required for the folk calligraphy. The next come its guidelines. The first one is basic strokes that we have already discussed, that whenever your design will go up, you have to maintain a thin part, and whenever it goes downward, you have to maintain thick one. That means you have to remind yourself that for the up stroke you have to leave your design as it is. For the down stroke you have to make your line thick. The second guideline is its consistency. It's a main important part of calligraphy. Let's learn about this with an example. Here I am writing you. Now the difference between two is, the first one is consistent, has all my letters are at same height and at equal gap, and then this one is inconsistent, has my letters are not at the same height and not at an equal gap. This is the difference between consistent and inconsistent. So this you have to keep in mind while drawing letters for folk calligraphy. Now the last one is where to add the thick downstroke. In this, the one thing you should keep in mind is always add the thickness to the inside part of your letters so that you can avoid inconsistent spacing. The main thing you should know that where to add the thickness is it should be inside the part of your letter. Suppose I am drawing A here. So what I will do, I will draw the downstroke part inside the letter. If I will draw outside it, will my height remain the same for all? No. So always add the thickness to the inside part of your letters. When you start practicing it daily, then you will come to know about it, where to add and where not to add. The main thing you should know that you have to maintain the same height between the letter. You can draw outside also, but you have to keep in mind that you should avoid inconsistency. Like if I draw it outside like this, so it maintaining the same height, so this you can do. So let's recall all the tools and guidelines. So tools we required are paper, ruler, pencil, eraser, pen, and the basic guidelines are the basic strokes you have to know about upstroke and downstroke. Next is consistency, that you have to maintain the same height for all the letters and try to maintain equal space between the letters. The last one is always add the thickness inside part of your letter. You can also draw outside it, but you have to maintain the same height for all the letters. If you will not maintain same height, it will come under inconsistent calligraphy. Hoping you guys have learned something new. In the next video, we will discuss about how to draw lowercase for calligraphy. Till then, stay tuned and subscribe the channel if not subscribed yet.